I'm obsessed. Sorry, I'm really obsessed with them. Anyway, we are at video 7 of my 12 days of Christmas DIYs, and today we're doing something a bit different because we're doing Tumblr room decor. It's still on a Christmassy vibe, so yeah, just saying. I'm super happy about these. They came out super cute. I have literally some of them in my room. I don't think I'm giving them away in the end because I love them too much. But I'll probably do more and give those away. Anyway, make sure you subscribe, like the video, and comment. Anything. I want to know your opinions, please. And well, let's get into the video. So for this first DIY, you're going to need a frame, and it has to have like a huge space inside because you need to fit the lights. A packet of LED lights, and mine were for €2, and they had like the batteries, so you don't need to plug it in. Some aluminium foil and some words you want to place on your frame. So you're basically going to open the frame, and the first thing you want to go and do is cut out the letters. So I wrote "Let It Snow" in very like light gray, so you can still see them, but they're very white. And I just cut those out. So I had my letters cut out, and what you want to go and do is take some translucent paper, I think it's called. It's basically this transparent paper you can buy in any craft store. So I had some at home because I use it for art in school. And then basically what you want to do is you want to make sure it fits exactly the frame. So I'm just going and cutting out signing it with a pencil, and then going to cut out that square. When you're done cutting out, you're just going to place the letters on top of this paper. This is something you can do extra. If you want, you can just go and place them already on the glass of the frame. The one thing you'll notice is with the translucent paper you won't see the light, like the strings of the lights behind it, whereas if you do it directly on the frame you will see them because it's transparent, so you will see them. So what I'm just doing now is I'm going to place the letters with my glue. I'm simply going to stick them on to my translucent paper. So I'm writing "Let It Snow." And once you're done, it should look something like this. Now I went on the internet and found a pattern for a snowflake, so you can find these anywhere right now. Pinterest is full of them, and that's where I found mine. So I did this little snowflake, and I'm just opening it up, being very careful. Be careful with this because it might break so easily. And yeah, when it's open, I'm just going to stick it on to the rest, and a part of it is coming out, so I'm just going to go off and cut that out so that it fits the frame. So once it's done, this is what it should look like. I'm just getting the frame and putting it in. So yeah, this is what it looks right now. Now what I'm going to do is get the bottom part of the frame, and mine was too thick, so I got a smaller size cardboard, and I'm just covering it up with aluminum foil. You do this so that the lights will reflect onto the base of your frame, and that way it will reflect outside the frame. So all I'm doing is simply cutting out a squarish kind of thing, and then I'm going to turn over the edges. It's that simple. So yeah. And then I'm simply securing it with some paper tape, so I can always take this off. I can literally take everything off and the frame will be reusable. That's another main thing I did, so you can always, like, if you are fed up with it or anything, you can change it over and put whatever you want inside it. So once it's covered, it should look like this. And now we're going to take the lights, which are really hard to open, by the way, and we are going to place them on top of this aluminium foil thingy, and I'm simply sticking them so I know they're all spread out and not like a ball in the middle. And you just want to spread them out, make sure like they're always inside the square and not outside the square or rectangle. It depends on what kind of frame you're using. And yeah, I'm just placing them on. And simply when you're done doing this, you're going to put the back inside the frame and you will have your light box. So I'm really happy this turned out the way it did because I fell in love with it. So yeah, be reminded to keep the battery switch outside the frame because my square was a little bit tinier than the actual frame, and that helped so I could pass like the line behind it, and I can always switch it off if I want to. So that is really important if you don't want to use the batteries completely. So this second DIY is super simple. I got this candle holder, I think it was a candle holder, for €2, and this little reindeer, and this is actually rubber you can use to like cancel stuff like pencils. So yeah, all I'm doing is simply sticking the reindeer in the middle of this candle holder, which will then become my jewelry holder. I think it's super cute. Look at how cute that reindeer is. And you can do these like super simply by getting a toy animal and painting it, and I've seen these all over the internet and I am obsessed with them. But when I found one that was already done, I was like, okay, then I'll just buy this one instead of painting one. And I thought this blue was super nice. There were other colors, but I liked this Tiffany blue color. And when it's done and it's stuck to the plate, it's finished. That's how easy this was. You just need the glue gun basically. And this is what it looks like. And then I simply put some jewelry inside. I put a necklace, some earrings, and then another necklace. And I think this looks so pretty on a nightstand or something. And then I figured out you can even use it like to hold your rings, because the reindeer has his horns and you can literally put your rings onto them. And I thought it was super clever. Like, I didn't even do that on purpose. So for the geometric wall art, you will need a piece of cardboard, and you can do this directly on your wall, but I just thought the cardboard was better. And I had a white piece of cardboard. You can go and paint a normal piece of cardboard, and a pencil and some sticky tape, washi tape or whatever. And I went and drew my pattern, and this is a bird I'm drawing. And I'm simply doing the triangles that will form the bird. You can find so many patterns over the internet. I saw a really cute reindeer. I just thought it was too hard for me. It had a lot of lines, and with washi tape it's not that simple to reproduce. So I just went with something more simple, but you can go with whatever you feel like going. And now I'm simply doing my bird with my pencil, and then I'm going to go over it with my sticky tape, washi tape, sorry. So once it's done, it looks something like this, and I think it came really well in the end. And then I'm going over the lines with my washi tape, and I chose this red and white patterned one because it reminded me of sweets and it reminded me of Christmas, so I thought it was a clever idea. You can go with whatever you want. And it's probably easier if your washi tape is one single color, because you won't like have lines and weird stuff going on. But I tried my best with a lined one. And yeah, I'm just going over the lines, and this is like the hardest part because you have to like cut out the edges and stuff. It's really complicated, really. I mean, you can try as hard as you want to do this, and I thought it came out really cute in the end, but you will have to take your time with this. It took me like 20 minutes just for the washi tape. I had to cut the video shorter. And yeah, this is all you're going to do for the next like 20 minutes. Be ready for it. So once you're done with the washi tape, you're just gonna take a black pen, and I decided to do this because I thought the edges weren't as aligned as I wanted them to be. And I'm taking this black pen and I'm simply going over the border lines basically. And then when you're done, it should look something like this. Hopefully you'll see it, even though there's my hand like in the middle. And yeah, I thought it came out really cute in the end. I hope you can notice it's a bird, because I know because I did it, but anyway.